Badou Jack versus George Groves. I want to give my prediction on this one because I was at the fight. Badou Jack had back. It was like back in April. It was an Anthony Durrell fight. He fought good. He fought good. He got the win. And now he's got as mandatory, I believe, as George Groves. George the Saint Groves. Now, I caught wind of George Groves versus James Chunky DeGale. I was a fan of, James DeGale. I seen like one fight of him and stuff like that. But anyway, I got caught. I got caught up in the rivalry and everything that was going on. And I was like, yeah, man, yeah, James DeGale. Especially I love that thing he did with, his song and everything. It's chunky, it's chunky coming to the ring. Chunky coming to the ring. Anyway, I got caught up with that. Man, everything I just liked about James DeGale, right? So anyway, George Groves, was seen as like the good guy. He was the good guy, right? And we know what happened. George Groves wins on points again, just like in the amateurs or whatever like that. Close decision. I think James DeGale learned a lot from that. But George Groves, I don't think he's improved. He had this thing with Adam Booth. He was with Adam Booth. He's sort of like falling off, man. He's falling off. Then Carl Froch. No, he has this thing with Carl Froch where he's like mouthing off to Carl Froch. Gets a TKO. That was controversial. And then, hey, what's his name took care of business, man? Froch, he took care of business. He took care of business and wiped out George Groves with the right hand. That was a beautiful, dude was laid out, right? So, you got George Groves. He has his comeback fight or whatever. He does this thing. But, he looks terrible, man. George Groves, he looks terrible. He doesn't look like a, yeah, he got cobraed. That's what it was. He got cobraed. Same thing what Carl Froch said. Like, dude got cobraed, man. He's fought some, Christopher Fabrici and Dennis Douglin. I don't even know who the hell these guys are, man. These guys got a few losses on his record. One guy's at Wembley, the other guy's in Liverpool, whatever like that. So, he's been struggling. So I got Badou Jack, man. And the reason I got Badou Jack, this is why I really got Badou Jack. Think about it. I had a feeling Badou Jack was going to get knocked out, right? Because the way he was fighting before he got knocked out, he was taking a lot of punches to his face, man. I remember one fight, I think it was the Medina fight or one of these fights. He got kind of lit up, He was letting his face catch all these punches and stuff like that. Yeah, so Derek Edwards ends up knocking him out cold because he was like, he had no defensive responsibilities. But that changed, man. That changed. And that was he learns from that knockout, right? So with that, I'm going to have to go with Badou Jack beating George Groves. Because George Groves, he's on the decline. I'm not saying he can't win. George Groves. Unless he's back with Adam Booth or something like that. He's got this new trainer trying to get him to box and stuff like that. Word out in the street is that it ain't working out. And it looks like he's thinking too much up in there. And Badou Jack, hell, he's got a belt. The Reaper's got a belt. So the Reaper is reaping all the rewards, from his success. And I think he's gonna do the darn thing. I think he's gonna beat George Groves. I think he might finish by knockout. And then all of that, George Groves. I mean, check it out. He throws a lot of hooks. Badou Jack got knocked out by a straight right hand. You know, we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. Badou Jack did. He does the high guard sometimes. His defense is kind of high. His gloves are kind of high sometimes. Maybe you won't see a hook come. Hit him right behind the ears or something like that. But let me know what y'all think, man. Badou Jack, George Groves. This should be a good fight. All right, catch y'all later. Bye.